It's like, hey man, I'm wanting to buy a house. What's the first step?
Well, I mean, step one, other than hiring a real estate agent, is to get pre-approved. You get it pre-approved by a qualified lender.
Okay.
So somebody has to give you the money in order to buy a house.
Yeah.
Unless you got cash. And if you got hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash sitting in the bank, I
Yeah.
want to be your friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So,
I hope you got a boat.
yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
So, there's multiple lenders. I mean, there's a lot of lenders literally within stone throw of this office.
Yeah.
Right. We have a couple of good ones. Obviously, we work with a local lender here at Veterans United. We work with James Loney over at Colony Mortgage.
Yeah.
And both of those guys are great options as far as lending is concerned. But we always say that you should probably interview at least 3 lenders.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, you said local lender. What exactly is a local lender?
A local lender, somebody's in the office.
Yeah.
Somebody
Okay.
that's in the area in Hampton Roads, right? That I can pick up the phone at 8 o'clock at night on a Saturday and be like, hey, I need a pre-approval letter
Yeah.
for 123 Main Street
Yeah.
because our client is getting ready to write.
Okay.
But what happens is if you go one of the big banks or somebody that's in the middle of the country,
Yeah.
so-and-so mortgage,
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z, they work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's difficult to get what you need to get from them after hours. And let's be honest, most real estate is conducted after your traditional 9 to 5 hours.
Got you. Okay. So when you talk about, not interviewing, but shopping around for lenders, what does that mean? Well, because if the government, controls the interest rate, right?
Okay.
And, it's the same rate that both lenders are going to have unless you buy down points or something. How do you shop around? What is the difference of those 3 lenders if they're all based off the same rate?
So I think you've gotten a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Yes, the Fed adjusts interest rates,
Yeah.
right? But those interest rates are for everything. It's for the credit cards. It's for
Not just
the
for houses.
auto
Okay.
insurance, right? It's for not insurance, but it's
Yeah.
for everything. It's for lending money,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
So now let's just say you've got lender A, B, and C,
Yeah.
right? Lender A, B, and C, each one of them is going to offer different incentives,
Okay.
right? Maybe one's going to pay for the appraisal.
Yep.
All right, maybe one's going to have a little bit of a lower rate.
Yeah. Maybe have lender credit towards closing costs.
Maybe one's got lender credit
Yeah.
towards closing costs, right?
Okay.
But you're never going to know if you just stick with that first lender.
Always shop around.
Now, don't get me wrong. If you have a well-qualified, licensed real estate agent by your side that works with local lenders
Yeah.
on a day in and day out
Yeah.
basis, the one that they provide is probably going to be good,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
Because again, I can call my people at any day of the week or text them and be like, hey, this is what I need from you. Or, hey, what's the estimated mortgage payment on 123 Main Street? It's in Norfolk, Virginia, right next to the naval base, and
Yeah.
the property taxes are X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
They're going to be able to give us that stuff.
Gotcha.
But if I'm trying to call Jane Doe Mortgage out in the middle of the country
Yep.
at 6 o'clock at night, they're not going to answer.
Yeah. And they're probably not going to call you back either.
They don't for a couple of days.
Okay, cool. Well, that's some good outfit or some good input. I have a question. I was going through Google the other day, and I was like, hey, what to look for? I searched it for educational purposes. Me,
Okay.
advice, right? What to look for when applying for a loan? Like, what's